You can tell when she's into you until she isn't. One week she laughs at every joke, stares a little too long, and texts you first. The next week she's distant, distracted, almost cold. You start asking yourself, what did I do wrong? Most men go through this and think it's bad timing or bad luck. It's not. It's about one thing: respect. A woman might like your looks. She might even want you for a while. But she only stays mentally, emotionally, physically when she respects you. And respect isn't built with gifts or sweet words. It's built with presence, self-control, and quiet strength. When you carry yourself like a man who doesn't chase validation, who knows his worth, she feels it. She listens differently. She behaves differently. Suddenly, you're not the one trying to impress her, she's the one trying to impress you. In this video, we'll break down the real signs a woman shows only to the man she truly admires and respects. These are the behaviors that reveal desire born from respect, the kind that lasts. If you've ever wondered why attraction fades but admiration sticks, you're about to find out why. Let's get into it. Number 1. She listens differently. You can tell when a woman is only waiting for her turn to talk, and when she is truly listening because she respects the man in front of her. The signals are subtle but unmistakable. Her eyes stop scanning the room. Her shoulders loosen. She lets a beat of silence land before she answers, not to be dramatic, but because she does not want to miss the meaning behind your words. That kind of attention is not politeness or flirtation. It is admiration. Most men never reach that level because they crowd the moment with noise. They fill every pause with a new story, a new joke, a new proof of value. The result is predictable. She hears effort, not gravity. Women respect presence, not performance. Presence sounds like a steady voice, measured pace, and the confidence to let quiet do part of the talking. That is classic Stoic composure. Control yourself, not the listener. Lead with calm, and her focus follows. Consider a man who discovered this late in life. He spent years treating conversation like a sales pitch and wondered why interest cooled. His name is Daniel, 54. The woman is Erica, 49. They met after work at a neighborhood wine bar. Instead of rehearsed highlights, Daniel spoke simply about rebuilding his routines after a tough year: morning walks, lifting 3 days a week, learning to say no. Erica leaned in. She asked what those mornings did for his mind. She repeated his phrasing verbatim. When a woman respects you, her attention tightens. She gives eye contact without forcing it. She mirrors your rhythm. The phone disappears. She asks for clarity on the parts that matter and remembers details days later. Attraction alone rarely creates that depth. Respect does, because respect grows where a man is centered and consistent. If you want to invite this kind of listening, strip out the performance. Speak with purpose. Choose one point that matters and give it room. Let moments breathe. A calm tone says, I do not need to convince you. I am already who I say I am. Mature women feel that truth. They relax into it. Their curiosity wakes up. Desire often follows, not because you chased it, but because you made space for it. There is also a test you can run on yourself. After a conversation, ask what you left behind for her to carry. A vivid image. A clear standard. A quiet conviction. If the answer is nothing, you were probably entertaining rather than leading. If the answer is something, expect her listening to sharpen the next time you meet. One more cue to watch for appears when tension rises. If she respects you, she will slow down rather than interrupt, and she will match your steadiness instead of escalating. That alignment is subtle and it is deeply attractive because it tells her nervous system that you are safe and strong at the same time. Anchor this now by posting a comment. Type the statement you want to live by. I speak with purpose. Before you move, stay right here. What comes next will reveal a shift. Most men overlook a small behavior that says more than any compliment ever could. Keep watching. Number 2. She defends you. Respect doesn't always show up when she's standing next to you. It often appears when you're nowhere around. The way a woman talks about you when you're not in the room tells you everything you need to know. If she truly admires you, she protects your name like it's her own. Here's the truth: most men never realize how revealing those unseen moments are. A woman may smile at you, laugh at your jokes, and seem warm in person, but the real test comes later. What does she say when someone questions you? When her friends roll their eyes at your standards or your lifestyle, does she stay quiet or does she correct them? When gossip starts, does she change the subject or defend you with conviction? Respect is loyalty without audience. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That quote fits perfectly here. You don't ask a woman to defend you. You earn it by being the kind of man who doesn't need to explain himself. When your actions speak with integrity and restraint, she naturally guards your reputation. She sees you as someone with purpose, and defending that purpose feels right to her. This isn't about control or ownership. It's about the emotional safety that your steadiness creates. A woman will only defend a man she feels safe, admiring, if she senses inconsistency. If you talk one way and live another, she'll stay polite but distant. But when your discipline matches your words, something changes. She becomes invested. She carries your name carefully because it represents part of the standard she believes in. The Stoics taught that character is not what you say, but what remains when no one is watching. The same applies to admiration. A woman's private loyalty reflects the impression you've made on her moral sense. You can't buy that. You can't charm it out of her. It's built through patience, presence, and consistency. Think about how subtle this can be. She's with her friends, and someone jokes that you're too serious or too disciplined. Most women would laugh along to keep the peace, but the one who respects you will smile, shake her head, and say, "That's what I like about him." She's not defending an ego. She's defending the principle you stand for. That's a sign of admiration rooted deeper than attraction. And there's something powerful about how this works. When she defends you, she also defines you to others and to herself. Each time she chooses to speak well of you, she reinforces the value she sees in you. It strengthens her own respect. Over time, that loyalty builds emotional gravity, the kind that makes her proud to be connected to you. The mistake most men make is begging for validation instead of earning this kind of respect. They complain, they chase reassurance, they try to control how others see them. But a Stoic man understands that reputation is a byproduct, not a project. You live with discipline, and the right woman naturally guards that image because she feels aligned with it. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom here means not needing to defend yourself at all times. When your values are clear, you don't chase approval. And ironically, that's what earns genuine defense from others. So, if you ever find out that she stood up for you when you weren't there, don't take it lightly. It's not random. It's a reflection of the respect you've built quietly through your actions. Now, take a moment to anchor this lesson. Type in the comments, "I earn respect quietly." That's the mindset that separates noise from legacy. And stay close, because the next insight will show how women measure your worth in ways most men completely overlook. It's a small habit that says everything about how much she values your presence. Keep watching. Number 3. She values your time. You can tell how much a woman respects you by how she treats your time. It's one of the clearest signs, yet one that most men completely overlook. Time is respect in motion. When a woman values your time, she's really saying, "I understand that your focus has weight." And when she doesn't, when she's always late, canceling plans, or treating your schedule like it's flexible, it's not about her being busy. It's about her not seeing your time as important as hers. Men who chase often ignore this red flag. They laugh it off, make excuses, and keep showing up anyway. But a Stoic man reads the message correctly. He understands that how someone values his time reflects how they value his presence. Let me show you how this plays out in real life. Thomas, 58, is a small business owner from Texas. He's disciplined, direct, the kind of man who wakes up before sunrise to plan his day. After his divorce, he started seeing a woman named Karen, 51. In the beginning, things seemed fine. But she'd constantly show up 15-20 minutes late to dinner, sometimes texting right before running behind. Thomas brushed it off until he noticed something. When Karen had plans with her friends, she was always early. That's when it hit him. She respected their time more than his. The next week, he did something different. He told her politely, "I value my time and I expect people in my life to do the same." He didn't say it with anger. He said it calmly, without threat. The next time they met, she was waiting for him. Not just early, prepared, engaged, attentive. Why? Because she felt the boundary, and women respect boundaries more than favors. When a woman truly admires a man, she becomes aware of his time in every interaction. She calls when she says she will. She doesn't drag conversations past their meaning. She shows up on time, sometimes early, because she knows his time is something he doesn't waste on just anyone. She plans ahead because she doesn't want to be the reason he's distracted or delayed. That awareness isn't fear, it's respect. And here's the part most men miss: women don't value time that you treat carelessly yourself. If you're always available, answering instantly, rescheduling to fit her world, you're teaching her that your time costs nothing. A Stoic man guards his time not because he's selfish, but because he understands its worth. As Epictetus said, "If a person gave away your body to some passerby, you'd be furious, yet you hand over your mind to anyone who comes along, allowing them to disturb it." The same truth applies to your schedule. Your time is an extension of your mind. Guard it. Once a woman sees that you live by structure, not emotion, she adjusts. She starts matching your pace. She becomes more deliberate, more intentional, because she doesn't want to lose a space in your world. The respect grows not from words, but from how you manage your energy. Thomas told me later, "It wasn't about making her chase me. It was about respecting myself first." And that's the point. The moment you stop chasing what disrespects your time, the right people start aligning with it. So remember, time is the most honest language of respect. You never need to demand it. You only need to demonstrate how seriously you take it. The right woman will notice, and she'll value it because she values you. Now, lock this lesson in. Go to the comments and type, "I protect my time." Say it once, believe it, and start living by it. And don't move just yet, because next, we're going deeper. What comes next reveals something that pulls a woman even closer. Not because she has to, but because she wants to. Stay with me. Number 4. She seeks your guidance. When a woman truly respects a man, she doesn't just listen, she starts looking to him for direction. Not because she's weak or unsure, but because she trusts his perspective. She wants to understand how he thinks, how he decides, and how he handles pressure. That curiosity isn't submission, it's admiration. A woman will only seek guidance from a man whose life feels steady. If you're constantly uncertain, chasing approval, or reacting emotionally, she might sympathize with you, but she won't look up to you. Respect doesn't come from dominance, it comes from discipline. When your decisions come from reason instead of impulse, people naturally start asking for your input. And when a woman does that, it's one of the clearest signs that she sees you as a man of substance. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That's the foundation of guidance embodiment. You don't teach by preaching, you lead by living. When your words match your actions, your influence grows quietly. A woman senses that you don't just talk about strength, you practice it. So when she's unsure, she leans toward your clarity. When life overwhelms her, she steadies herself through your calm. That's what Stoicism calls the virtue of temperance, ruling yourself before you try to guide anyone else. Now, this doesn't mean taking control of her choices or telling her what to do. True guidance is collaborative, not controlling. It sounds like this. Here's how I see it. You'll decide what's right for you. That balance of firmness and freedom makes her feel respected while still anchored. She doesn't feel managed, she feels led. And here's something most men miss. Women don't look for flawless men. They look for consistent ones. The kind who think before they speak, who hold their ground when emotions run high. If you can keep your peace while everything else spins, that calm becomes magnetic. It's what makes her want your opinion, your presence, and your steadiness. She starts asking, "What do you think about this?" Not because she can't decide, but because your lens makes her world feel clearer. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." When you master yourself, you automatically become a guide, not just for her, but for everyone around you. That's the quiet power of Stoicism. You don't need to announce your authority. People can feel it. Your control inspires trust. Your logic earns respect. Your consistency builds attraction. If you want to know whether she truly values your guidance, watch her behavior during stress. Does she turn to you when life gets chaotic? Does she listen when you speak? Not out of fear, but appreciation. If she does, that's respect in its highest form. It's admiration for the kind of man who brings order without force. Remember, guidance isn't something you demand. It's something you attract through strength, integrity, and patience. Be the calm in her storm, and she'll naturally find her way to your perspective. Now, if you're serious about mastering this kind of influence, not just in relationships but in every part of your life, I've created an exclusive community for men who live by these Stoic principles. Inside, we go deeper into mindset, emotional control, and the art of quiet leadership. Join the membership today and start building the kind of presence that earns both respect and peace. Before you move on, drop a comment below. I lead with calm. It's simple, powerful, and it reminds you where true strength begins. And don't go anywhere, because what's coming next might surprise you. It's a subtle sign that goes beyond words, something she does that reveals her admiration in the smallest, most intimate ways. Stay with me. Number 5. She shows appreciation. There's a big difference between a woman who enjoys what you give her and a woman who truly appreciates it. When a woman respects you, gratitude becomes her natural response. It shows up in small ways that tell you she doesn't take your effort for granted. Most men think appreciation has to come as grand gestures or long speeches. It doesn't. It's in the little things. The way she thanks you without you asking, the way she remembers what you like, or how she tries to make your day easier just because she wants to. When a woman truly admires a man, appreciation is how she shows recognition for his consistency. It's not about gifts or favors. It's about acknowledgement, her way of saying, "I see what you're doing, and it matters." Let me tell you about someone who learned this the hard way. Robert, 56, had spent most of his life being the provider. Long hours at work, paying bills, taking care of everything he thought that was enough. But in his previous marriage, his wife stopped showing gratitude. She expected his effort as routine. Over time, Robert started feeling invisible, like his energy didn't count. Years later, he met Julia, 53, a school counselor. The difference was clear from the start. When Robert fixed something around her house, she didn't just say thank you. She'd make his favorite coffee afterward. When he mentioned a tough day, she'd text later, checking if he'd eaten. They weren't grand gestures, but they were consistent. One night, Robert told me, "It wasn't about the coffee. It was about being noticed." That's exactly what appreciation means. It's her way of saying she sees your effort and values your presence. When a woman respects you, gratitude becomes part of the connection. She doesn't measure what she gives back. She just responds because it feels right. A woman who only wants attention or comfort rarely shows real appreciation. She takes it all in but gives nothing out. But when she admires you, she mirrors your energy. You protect, she nurtures. You lead, she supports. It's a natural rhythm between two people who value each other's time and energy. In Stoicism, there's a teaching from Seneca that says, "He who receives a benefit with gratitude repays the first installment on his debt." Gratitude is an exchange. It keeps respect alive. When a woman practices it naturally, it means she's emotionally mature enough to recognize the weight of what you bring into her life. And men need to pay attention here. When you give without boundaries, appreciation fades. When you lead with self-respect, gratitude deepens. The more you respect your own effort, the more others mirror it back. That's not manipulation, it's alignment. Stoic men don't demand thanks. They create environments where gratitude becomes the natural language. Robert told me later, "Julia made me want to give more, not because she asked, but because she noticed." That's the quiet power of appreciation. It multiplies what it touches. So, if you're wondering whether a woman truly respects you, watch her response after effort, not before. Does she notice your consistency? Does she acknowledge your discipline, your steadiness, your reliability? If she does, that's admiration in motion. And remember, real appreciation isn't just about words. It's how she treats what you've built. A woman who values you takes care of what connects you, your time, your peace, and your effort. Now lock this in for yourself. Go to the comments and write, "I notice real gratitude." Because once you start recognizing appreciation, you'll stop settling for attention. Don't move yet, because what's next reveals something even deeper, the way respect turns from words into silent loyalty. It's subtle, powerful, and it changes everything. Stay with me. Number 6. She supports your vision. When a woman truly respects a man, she doesn't just admire what he's achieved, she believes in where he's going. Attraction might draw her in, but respect keeps her aligned with his direction. A woman who values your vision doesn't just watch. She invests emotionally, mentally, sometimes even practically. Her support is quiet, but powerful, built on belief, not obligation. Support doesn't mean she gives up her own dreams. It means she recognizes the strength of yours. She understands that your sense of purpose shapes your energy, and she wants to be part of that momentum. When she respects you, she begins to think in terms of we instead of you. That's not submission, it's synergy. Consider Michael, 56, an engineer from Colorado. After a long marriage ended, he told himself he would never let anyone close enough to distract him again. But when he met Dana, 52, he noticed something different. She didn't compete with his goals. She encouraged them. When he stayed late at the workshop, she didn't complain, she sent dinner to his office. When he doubted a new project, she reminded him of the times he'd succeeded before. She didn't push, she steadied. That's what true support looks like. It's not controlling or loud. It's a calm presence that strengthens your focus. She sees your vision as something worth standing beside. And that kind of respect only appears when you live with purpose. You can't expect a woman to back a direction you haven't defined. Stoicism teaches this clearly. Seneca wrote, "He who is brave is free." Freedom in this case means living by your principles, not by others' opinions. When you move with clarity and consistency, people, especially women, feel it. They can trust your direction because they can see that you trust yourself. Women test this unconsciously. They pay attention when challenges hit. Do you collapse or adjust? Do you act from panic or patience? When you hold your composure, her faith grows. She starts contributing to your peace instead of disrupting it. That's when admiration deepens into devotion. Michael once told me, "Dana never tried to take over my vision, she just believed in it enough to remind me why it mattered." That's real partnership. A woman who respects your mission doesn't need to be the spotlight. She's content being the steady hand that helps you stay the course. But there's a warning here. If you constantly change direction, lose discipline, or chase validation, she won't follow for long. Support can't survive chaos. You must show her that your goals are led by principle, not by impulse. A Stoic man leads with purpose, even in uncertainty. That calm leadership is what earns her trust. So ask yourself, does she challenge you to grow or distract you from your mission? The woman who respects you doesn't compete with your focus, she contributes to it. And that's the kind of energy that builds something lasting. Now make this real. Go to the comments and type, "I protect my vision." It's a small sentence, but it reminds you that your purpose comes first. And before you go, a quick note: if you're ready to learn how to lead with this kind of calm, join the members community. Inside, we go deeper into Stoic leadership, discipline, and emotional mastery, the tools that make men unshakable. Don't move yet. What comes next will reveal the quiet moment when admiration turns into desire, the signal she can't hide, no matter how hard she tries. Stay with me. Number 7. Her body changes around you. You can tell when a woman's respect for you moves beyond her mind and starts showing in her body. It's one of the most natural but also the most revealing shifts. She may not say much, but her body language tells you everything. Respect has a rhythm, and when she feels it, her energy starts mirroring yours. Here's what most men miss: attraction can make a woman flirt, but respect makes her adjust. She becomes more aware of her movements, her posture, her tone. She slows down her words. She softens her stance. It's not performance, it's instinct. When she admires a man, her body aligns with his calm. Think about David, 55, a retired police officer from Florida. After years in a demanding job, he'd built the habit of being sharp, alert, always on edge. When he started dating again, most women felt tense around him, matching that same guarded energy. Then he met Melissa, 51, at a volunteer event. Instead of trying to dominate the conversation, David listened more, spoke less, and carried himself with quiet ease. By their third meeting, he noticed something subtle. Melissa's body language had changed. At first, she'd crossed her arms and kept a polite distance. But as their connection grew, she leaned in when he spoke, touched her hair when he paused, and smiled longer before looking away. None of it was forced. It was her body reacting to his steadiness. Respect makes women relax in ways charm never could. When a woman feels safe in your presence, her body tells you before her words do. She faces you directly. Her breathing evens out. She mirrors your tone, your pace, your posture. This isn't manipulation, it's biology. Humans synchronize with what they trust. If your energy is calm and grounded, hers naturally follows. The Stoics understood this long before modern psychology did. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." The same applies to presence. When your inner state is stable, it colors the space around you. You don't have to raise your voice or prove anything. Your calm changes the atmosphere. And a woman who respects you responds to that shift on a physical level. Contrast that with how she behaves around a man she doesn't admire. Her shoulders tighten, her eyes wander. She maintains distance not because she's cold, but because her instincts tell her he lacks gravity. Respect draws her closer without effort. Insecurity pushes her away. David later told me, "I realized I didn't have to charm her. I just had to stay centered." That's the secret. When you're comfortable in your own presence, you give her space to feel comfortable in hers. That's when connection becomes magnetic. So how do you recognize this in your own life? Pay attention to how she adjusts when you enter a room. Does her voice soften? Does she fix her hair, touch her neck, or lean closer? Those small gestures aren't random, they're respect turning physical. And they don't come from dominance or fear. They come from admiration and trust. The key is to stay composed. Don't react or gloat when you notice it. Just remain steady. When you hold your frame, you keep her in that space of quiet fascination. She feels it even if she doesn't understand it. Now let's make this real. Go to the comments and type, "I lead with calm." Because when you master calm, her body follows her mind, and that's the deepest form of respect. And stay close. What's next will reveal something even stronger, the shift from respect into longing when admiration turns into desire. It's subtle, powerful, and it's where everything begins to change. Stay with me. Number 8. Your calm drives her wild. There's a kind of man that makes women nervous in the best possible way. Not because he's loud, not because he's chasing, but because he's calm. His peace unsettles them. It challenges them. It pulls them in. When a woman respects you, your calm becomes the thing she can't stop thinking about. It's the quiet confidence that makes her feel both safe and intrigued. Most men misunderstand this. They think women want excitement all the time, constant attention, big reactions, emotional fireworks. The truth is, those things create short-term attraction, not lasting respect. Real admiration grows when a woman feels your steadiness under pressure. When you don't break, she can relax. And that's what drives her wild. There's a reason Stoicism connects so powerfully with masculinity. Epictetus wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Freedom here isn't about isolation, it's about emotional control. When you master yourself, you master every situation. A woman notices that immediately. She can sense when you're centered versus when you're desperate for validation. The calm man doesn't rush to fill silence. He doesn't explain himself to win approval. His presence speaks for him. You've seen this dynamic before. Two men walk into a room. One is loud, animated, talking over everyone to prove he belongs. The other says little, but every time he does, people listen. The second man's calm has gravity. Women respond to that energy because it feels grounded, unshakable. His stillness becomes magnetic. It draws attention without effort. And here's the subtle psychology behind it. Women are emotional creatures, but they crave balance. They live in a world full of noise, phones, buzzing emotions, running high uncertainty everywhere. When they meet a man who can stay composed in the middle of chaos, their instincts kick in. They see stability, safety, leadership. It's not the calm of boredom, it's the calm of control. That's rare, and rare things attract attention. The Stoics believed that composure isn't the absence of feeling, it's mastery over it. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That's the power she feels when she's with you. You're not cold, you're contained. You feel deeply, but you choose your responses. That quiet control communicates strength more than any display of dominance ever could. This kind of calm doesn't dull passion, it amplifies it. Because when you're centered, she feels free to express herself fully. She can be emotional, playful, even vulnerable because your steadiness grounds her. That balance her emotion and your calm creates a polarity that fuels attraction at the deepest level. And here's what's fascinating, your calm doesn't just attract her, it changes her. Over time, she starts to mirror your steadiness. Her tone softens, her reactions slow down. She feels safer around you, and safety is the foundation of desire. So, if you want to be unforgettable, stop trying to impress. Stop reacting. Just be still, confident, and consistent. Let your calm do the work. Now, anchor this in your mind. Go to the comments and type, "I stay calm, always." Because that's your advantage, the weapon no chaos can disarm. Don't go anywhere. What comes next will show how your standards quietly reshape her world. How respect transforms into the urge to rise and meet your level. Stay with me. Number 9. She matches your standards. When a woman truly respects you, she doesn't just admire your standards, she starts living by them. It's one of the strongest signs of genuine admiration. Most men chase women hoping they'll change. But a Stoic man doesn't chase, he holds. He stands firm in his values, his habits, his code, and the right woman rises to meet it. See, attraction might make her interested, but respect makes her evolve. A woman who values a man's presence will naturally begin mirroring his discipline. She starts dressing sharper, managing her time better, being more intentional. Not because he demanded it, but because his example silently challenges her to level up. Let's look at a real-world example. Patrick, 58, is a financial consultant from Chicago. After his divorce, he decided to rebuild himself, not for anyone else, but for his own peace. He got back in shape, simplified his lifestyle, and built a daily Stoic routine: morning journaling, quiet walks, structured work hours. A year later, he met Lauren, 54, a writer with an adventurous spirit but little structure. At first, she found his routine strange. He didn't drink during the week, went to bed early, and kept his mornings sacred. But over time, something shifted. She started waking up earlier to join his walks. She began journaling too. She even stopped expecting instant replies to every text because she understood his time wasn't meant to be interrupted. Patrick never told her to change. His example spoke louder than any demand. And that's the secret: when your standards are real, they lead without words. In Meditations, Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." That's the foundation of influence. You don't have to preach your standards, you embody them. And a woman who respects you will adjust herself to fit that energy. When she begins to match your standards, you'll notice subtle shifts. She'll communicate more clearly. She'll manage her emotions better around you. She won't play games with time or attention. Why? Because your consistency teaches her what's acceptable in your world. You didn't tell her how to behave, you showed her. But there's a deeper layer to this. When she respects you, she doesn't just want to impress you. She wants to be worthy of the version of you she sees. It's not about perfection. It's about effort. She starts setting higher expectations for herself. That's the kind of connection that builds longevity, not just attraction. Patrick once told me, "Lauren didn't change to please me. She changed because she liked how calm she felt around me." That's exactly how Stoic leadership works. When you live with discipline and composure, your presence becomes a mirror. You make others reflect on who they could be. So if you notice a woman slowly adjusting her habits, matching your energy, and respecting your routines, don't underestimate it. It's not coincidence, it's admiration in motion. It means your presence has influence, not pressure. Remember, your standards aren't rules for others, they're reflections of your self-respect. The right woman won't resist them. She'll rise to meet them. Now, claim this truth for yourself. Drop a comment that says, "I lead by example," because that's what separates boys chasing approval from men earning respect. And don't go anywhere, because the final part of this journey will show you how control turns admiration into something deeper: desire that lasts. Stay with me. Number 10. Control turns respect into desire. Here's the truth. Most men never realize respect is what opens the door, but control is what makes her step through it. Not control over her, but control over yourself. The moment a man masters his emotions, his time, and his attention, everything about how a woman feels toward him changes. She might admire your discipline at first, but once she feels your composure under pressure, that admiration transforms into something deeper: desire. You've probably noticed it before. When a man loses control, argues too fast, gets jealous, reacts emotionally, respect disappears. The attraction that once felt magnetic suddenly fades. Why? Because no woman can desire a man she feels she has power over. Desire only grows in the presence of restraint. Think about how rare that is today. The world constantly tells men to chase, to prove, to react. But a Stoic man understands the opposite. He knows that self-control isn't suppression, it's strength. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." And that's exactly what women respond to on a primal level. Freedom to a man looks like peace. To a woman, it looks like power. When she senses that nothing can pull you off balance, she can finally let go of her own guard. That's when respect turns into attraction. Control has texture. It's in the way you pause before answering a question instead of snapping back. It's how you handle conflict with calm logic instead of loud emotion. It's how you maintain standards without lecturing. Every moment of restraint tells her one thing: this man doesn't need chaos to feel alive. He is the calm in the storm. And that calm isn't cold, it's magnetic. When a woman sees that you can want her without needing her, that you can enjoy her presence without losing yourself in it, she feels something few men can give her: safety and tension at the same time. That's the paradox that fuels desire, the security of control, mixed with the mystery of independence. Let's make this real. Imagine a disagreement with someone you're dating. Most men rush to defend themselves, talk over her, or walk away in frustration. But a man with control listens. He lets silence stretch. He waits until emotion passes before speaking. That patience shifts the energy instantly. She stops resisting and starts responding. The calm becomes seductive because it feels powerful without effort. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." That single principle defines masculine attraction. The more you master yourself, the less you need to prove. Women sense that freedom. They're drawn to it because it's so uncommon. It's what separates the man she respects from the one she wants. Control is what turns potential into polarity. It's what transforms admiration into desire that lingers. It's not about games or distance, it's about the rare peace of a man who knows who he is and refuses to let the world dictate his reactions. So, if you remember one thing from everything we've talked about, make it this: control isn't about dominance, it's about direction. You don't hold power over her, you hold power over yourself. And that's what she finds irresistible. When a woman sees that kind of self-command, she doesn't just respect you. She feels something deeper, an instinctive pull toward the man who doesn't flinch, doesn't beg, and doesn't lose himself for anyone. That's the kind of control that turns quiet admiration into undeniable desire. What you've learned today is simple but powerful. When a woman truly respects you, it shows in everything from the way she listens, to how she defends you, to how she moves when she's around you. Respect starts in the mind, but it grows when you live with calm direction and self-control. That's what turns admiration into lasting desire. Every moment you stay grounded, every time you choose composure over reaction, you're not just attracting women, you're mastering yourself. And that's the real goal of Stoicism in relationships: peace, strength, and quiet confidence. If you're ready to live this way every day, not just understand it, join the membership community. Inside, you'll get deeper insights, private lessons, and practical steps to build discipline, emotional control, and unshakable presence. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss a new video. We're building a community of calm, confident men who lead with purpose, and I want you to be part of it. Thanks for watching. Stay steady, stay strong, and I'll see you tomorrow.